Hello there my fellow talkers, what is up? And today we have a debate, as you guys have already seen with the wheel and from what you can see down. We have a debate for today. Now I know what you're thinking, a debate? What? Yeah, normally we have a challenge. I was going to do a challenge, but then I figured, fuck it, take away a challenge for debate. That's what I did in like the week off that I had basically. So yeah, I took away challenge for debate because challenges don't really work out in the long run, whilst debates do work out in the long run. Anyway, debates are really simple. I have like a whole schedule or whatever, a whole listing, which is very similar to another one. If you've been a fan of my channel for like a while now, you would know what it is. Basically, the first one is the three rules that we have for the debate schedule are as follow. We pick a topic, that's rule number 1. 2, we debate for both sides saying why they're better than the other. You getting the familiarity now? Yeah. Number 3 is I give my final verdict, that key word there, final verdict, on who is the winner. I'm sure you guys already know where it's from. If not, look for my channel, you'll find it easily. And yeah, for today's debate, we have which is better out of One Piece vs Naruto. Now I'm talking about the anime. The anime, which is better out of those two. Now, which is the better anime to watch? Now, as I said, we have picked our topic. We have done number 1, pick our topic. Number 2 is debate for both sides saying why they are better than the other. So, since it is One Piece vs Naruto, I'll debate for One Piece first, then Naruto. Now, One Piece, what it has over Naruto? I would say, if anything, One Piece, you feel more immersed when you're watching the anime. When you're watching One Piece, you feel a lot more immersed. And at the same time, I hate watching One Piece ongoing. Like, I've caught up to One Piece, and I absolutely hate watching it ongoing. Only because there are times where One Piece skips a week, and it's so fucking frustrating, it really is. So, when One Piece skips a week, I just feel so lost. Like, I feel so out of it. Like, I can't really get back into One Piece. And comparing that to when I was watching it when it was ended, I really felt more immersed into One Piece. So really I would say One Piece, although what was I going with that? Anyway, yeah. So I would say One Piece, it really does depend on how you're watching it really. Like if you're watching it ongoing, you might not really be that immersed as to watching it ended. But either way, One Piece does keep you a little bit into the action more than Naruto does. Here's how you feel when you watch a Naruto episode, okay? When you watch a Naruto episode, you see a badass main character, you see the badass main character Naruto go up against a villain, fights the villain, cliffhanger. A mountain load of fillers, and then we found out that it was just some stupid little thing. Like, it's just so ridiculous. Naruto's style is so shit. However, I will say Naruto has some stuff over One Piece, but I'll get onto that later. What I have to say is One Piece, the main character in general, just Luffy vs Naruto, I would say they would be a very close match. Obviously, considering that both of them have their own abilities. So, for example, Naruto obviously has an unlimited amount of chakra that he basically has with his Kurama. Whereas Luffy has his Haki and his Gomu no Mi. I would say if you compare those two and actually put them together in a fight, in the end, it would really come down to Luffy winning. I would say Luffy can win it. Now, I know. Naruto has the Rasengan. Naruto has the Kurama Beast Mode. Sure. He has all that. And at the same time, sure, Luffy can't really use his Haki because his Haki is pretty much useless against Naruto. Pretty much. So it won't do anything. So, although he can't use his Conqueror's Haki, he can use Haki of Perception against him, which is obviously able to detect where Naruto moves. Naruto doesn't have that power. Naruto can't see where Luffy's going. Luffy can see where Naruto's going. And Luffy obviously has the Bishoka Haki, the Ardament Hardening, which is so sick with his Elephant Gatling. I feel with that, he can definitely pull a win over Naruto. However, at the same time, Naruto is ridiculously overpowered. The most overrated character in all of anime history. Much more than Goku. More than Goku ever could want. Goku is nowhere near as overrated as Naruto is. I'm just saying, he isn't really. And really the obvious thing that One Piece has over Naruto Shippuden is because One Piece is still ongoing. Look at the manga, okay? One Piece the story is still ongoing. Luffy is still on his quest to become the Pirate King, whilst Naruto's given up his quest to become the Hokage since he actually had become the Hokage. Obviously after Kakashi's so fucking retarded, Anyway, I think I've said everything that I want to say for One Piece. A couple of things I want to put in there is that I really do like the whole devil fruit thing above chakra. I feel like devil fruit makes a little bit more sense. I know, it's totally unrealistic, but I feel like devil fruit makes a little bit more sense than chakra when you really think about it. Devil fruit does make a lot of sense to chakra. Just really think about it and it does make sense. So that's me debating for One Piece. Now debating for Naruto. Now what Naruto has over One Piece, yes, it's true. Naruto has so many fillers. Kishimoto, you are the king of fillers. You have so many fillers. However, at the same time, Naruto has better action scenes. So much better action scenes. Without a doubt, GG, One Piece, you can't go against it. Okay, you have good action scenes, but you are also done it wrong. Countless times, time after time, you have done it wrong. Naruto has done it right. Now I know, when you really look at it, their styles seem a little bit similar, but they're very different. Believe me, I've looked at this, they're very different. Another thing that Naruto has over One Piece would really have to be his darker themes. Like, both of them do touch on pretty dark themes, like with obviously, people sacrificing themselves for the Straw Hats, and in every single one of the Straw Hats history, I believe one person dies. I think, Luffy was supposed to have Sabado, which he didn't. So Luffy, Sanji, and I think that's it. I think only Luffy and Sanji are the only people who haven't had people die in their backstory. Everyone else has had someone die in their backstory, which is really tragic. But at the same time, I feel like Naruto goes on to more darker things with the whole loneliness and assassination and shit like that. I just feel like Naruto has a more darker theme setting for it, whereas One Piece is more kid-friendly, I would say. It's more fun, it's more shonen. Whereas One Piece is more, Naruto is more darker, it's more teenager rather than kid-like. All this said for the main character, and really I don't know what else to say for Naruto. I want to give it so much, but I can't. Really, in terms of like who could win out of, like, obviously we've already said who could win out of Naruto and Luffy. Who could win out of Sasuke and Zoro? Now, thinking about that, I would have to say Zoro could win. In terms of swordsmanship, Sasuke is far, far, far away from Zoro. Sasuke is so far away from him. Like, he has 1 billion years to catch up to get to near enough to where Zoro is. Zoro's Ashura would murder Sasuke in an instant. Just like that, in an instant. Ashura versus Susanoo, very close match, but I think Susanoo might win only because his defense is very high. So if Sasuke uses Susanoo, plus he has the Rinnegan and Sharingan fused into his one eye, which is really sick. I feel he would put up a good fight against Zoro, but I still see Zoro coming out with a win. I know I just said his Susanoo could beat Zoro, but at the same time, we don't really know if Zoro's Ashura could break through Sasuke's Susanoo. We don't really know, and I feel like he could, but I wouldn't count on it, and I don't really think he'll do it unless he's really desperate. Unless he's like insanely desperate, I don't think Zoro's gonna use Ashura against Sasuke. In terms of who is Sanji first, I would say Sanji versus Rock Lee, and in that case, I would love to see, and I mean absolutely love to see, Diabo Jambo versus the 8 Renegades would be absolutely amazing. I guess Nami versus Sakura, which would be pretty obvious. I mean, Sakura is pretty overpowered herself, but at the same time, Nami, she's just sick. Okay, I think Nami could seriously put a win over. And probably Robin VC Naruto, which would be sick. I think Robin would win that. I don't know how, I just think Robin would win that. Usopp, who would he verse? Usopp versus Shino? Kiba Nakamaru versus Chopper and Brook. Frankie versus... who the fuck could Frankie verse? Mecha Naruto, I guess? I don't even know. I guess he could verse Mecha Naruto or Kakashi. Kakashi would be a perfect match for Frankie, I feel. That would be sick. So yeah, in terms of like the better anime of those two, I would definitely say if you were a noob, if you were like a new to anime and didn't really watch either of those two and you were trying to go into one of those two, I would definitely say Naruto's easier to go into. I know, there's loads of One Piece fans out there, and believe me, One Piece was great to go into, but Naruto is a little bit easier, only because Naruto has something that's so typical, whereas One Piece has something that's so unique. So I would say go into Naruto first, then go into One Piece. If you're really new to the whole series of anime and you want to go into one of the big ass shonen anime, do it, because there's nothing wrong with them. They have nothing really wrong with either anime. I would say give them both a try, and now is for my final verdict. So finally, in terms of what is going to be watched, what is the better anime out of those two, I would say it has to be One Piece, really. Like, I want to say Naruto so much, but in terms of what is a better anime, it has to be One Piece. Now, I know I already said so many bad things about One Piece, but really they have time to fix all that, okay? Naruto has no more time anymore, okay? Sure, Kishimoto's gonna give us like 1,000 more fillers, probably 1 million. That guy has fillers, like, fillers on fillers on fillers. That guy has so many fillers, it's ridiculous. He literally has like stacks on stacks on stacks of fillers. It's mental. We're gonna be like sitting there on the computers in our old age just watching these fillers, because they will never fucking stop. That's what they are. They are just like the cancer of anime. They will never stop. No matter what we do, they will never stop. I would say Naruto's run out of his time. Okay, the manga's ended. Anime's ending soon, hopefully. I really can't wait to rejoice when the anime ends, I swear. And the manga's already ended, so really they're out of time. Naruto's already become the Hokage after Kakashi, which is so bullshit. What did that guy do to deserve to be Hokage? Fuck all. Well, fucking give the guy the Hokage shit, even though he doesn't deserve it. But fuck it, who cares? Give him Hokage. Anyway, yeah, Naruto becomes the Hokage. The manga ends with that. Naruto is the Hokage, and yeah, that's how it ends. I feel One Piece is gonna do something different. Like, I don't feel like they're gonna give Luffy the Pirate Kingship that easily, you know. As he said, they gave Naruto the Hokage. I don't think they're gonna do it that easily. I'm expecting something really, really tragic to happen. What I really, really want is one of the Straw Hat Pirates to die, or just get gravely injured. Like, I'm not talking injured like when Zoro took on Kuma. I'm not talking like that. I'm talking like really, really, really injured. Like, fatally injured. I'm talking that kind of injured. Like, I want that to happen. If I had to choose a Straw Hat to get injured, I think what would be the most painful one would be Usopp. Now, I know he's the soldier, he's a veteran of Varen. He's a survivor of the Straw Hat Pirates. That guy has lived through so much shit. I feel like if he died, it would be so heartbreaking for the pirates. Just think about it, okay? That guy's been in for so long. Maybe not as long as Luffy or Zoro. He was part of the original four. Let's just put it like that, okay? Him, Nami, Zoro, and Luffy all set out to go to Barati to get Sanji. Yeah, so he was part of the original four. I just feel like he would be so emotional if he died. It would be so emotional. Probably as emotional as when Ace died, I have to say. So yeah, that is my final verdict. One Piece wins over Naruto, but that is just my opinion. If you guys think that Naruto should have won, if you guys agree that One Piece deserved to win, then let me know in the comments below, or you can tweet me at TopCommunity1412. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys like this debate thing. If you don't like it, take it away by editing the almighty wheel down in the description below. And that is gonna be it for me, guys. Say, I really am serious at OCDS now. My friends don't really know this about me because I don't really show it that much, but I am quite serious and very OCD-ish.